Well, those were some interesting opinions from Toby, but it gives me a lot to think about. Before I end my podcast tonight, I'm gonna give a small review on the book myself, because personally, I think the book was really interesting. It talks a lot about aspects of life, such as sexuality, identity, and poverty. It also delves into some much darker themes, such as murder, drugs, abuse, sexual assault. And when it comes to Richard's sentencing, I personally think it was quite harsh, being dragged away from his parents like that, even though the people who he did the crime to had forgiven him. It just doesn't seem right to me. Plus, a permanent criminal record, that's going to make Richard's life a lot harder. And getting jobs, that's going to be pretty much impossible. But alas, there's not much we can do. The event happened in the past, so, you know. But hopefully, after reading this book, you guys can realize that we can stop this from happening again and try and help those who have gone through the prison system unjustly. I'm moving away from the review. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast. And I release podcasts on a weekly basis. You can find my podcast on YouTube, Audible, and Spotify under the name John Smith. And obviously, just search up the name Ideologies versus Literature. Thanks again to all of those who tuned in. Have a good night, and be sure to tune again next time for Ideologies versus Literature.